Activity started. Et voila, that was great.
Okay, I'm off for lunch today. There's a new restaurant close by that I want to try out. The fact that I have no food at home has a lot to do with this decision as well. Norma's back today sometime. I think she'll probably be home by about 8 o'clock tonight. She spent a few days with my older son in Bellevue, Washington, I think it's called. Bellevue, yeah. And my other son, Zarin, he was at a magic tournament in Washington, so they all went down, Norma and Zarin, to see Carlos for his birthday as well, which happens this weekend, I believe, maybe tomorrow. Anyway, tomorrow I get to go to see the doctor again. Hopefully he'll let me put some weight on my leg and I can make slightly better progress. And I'm going to have to learn how to walk without limping. That's the secret, really. Walking with canes and crutches just perpetuates the limp. I have had some experience before learning how to walk again after breaking my leg. That was the other leg, so now I've had a broken leg on my right leg and a ruptured tendon on my left leg. So today is Memorial Day in the States. Here is just a regular Monday. And on my way to this new restaurant, I'm going to stop off at the rec center because I found the other day a rec center pass, and I want to return it to its rightful owner. It's one of the life passes for a small child. Life stands for low income family exercise. I believe it's a subsidized program. So this kid can go to his after school activities at the rec center. I'm pretty sure they have them on record, but they don't like losing track of their passes. Tried to contact the guy through his name, but obviously as a minor he's not listed in the yellow pages. So I tried another strategy, looking up his name on Facebook. But there was one promising contact, a woman of childbearing age who seemed to have a photograph of a small child in her profile pictures.
6 kilometers. Average pace 31 minutes 39 seconds per kilometer. Ooh la la, that's good.
Alright, as you've noticed, I have a French lady telling me how I'm doing, just for fun. She says things like, just think how many croissants you can eat now. Anyway, till I start running again, the Runkeeper app is just going to be a playful toy. So I was at the end of my street today on the 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes will get me to the rock at Lambrick Park, and another 5 will get me to the baseball diamonds at Lambrick Park. Today I'm recording with my Sony. I have that hanging from my reading glasses case, which I have pinned to my shirt, at the collar of my shirt. I am now dangling my glasses case, so when it's not acting as a case for my reading glasses, it'll be my external mic holder, because I am keeping my phone inside my shirt for protection. But this way it will be picking up the Runkeeper lady's voice quite clearly. Probably a little too loud, but still. The Sony is much better at picking up ambient sound, which is what the beauty of outdoor recording is all about. Hello.
Morning.
Hi. When I see people on the sidewalk now, I invariably stop just so that they can get by me without me being distracted. I find it very difficult to look around when I'm walking on crutches. I guess that's one reason I found this pass, because I was focusing just on the ground ahead of me. But I think as runners we all tend to do that. We tend to look where we're stepping all the time. I'm finding that going out every other day is about right for me now. Otherwise I get kind of too tired and too sore if I go out every day. It's averaging out at about an hour every other day is tolerable, partly for the cabin fever, partly for the exercise. It's much better for one's digestion and everything else if one has an upright position for some of the day anyway. So I'll be coming up on 10 as I cross Kenmore. This is the stop where I get my bus, the number 12. It's 2 stops, one with a shelter and a bench. That's when I'm going in to UVic, to the bus terminal hub there. Yeah, I think she said something about croissant. Today is a little bit early for lunch, but I'm using this opportunity to stop off at the rec center first and then take a little break, maybe have a coffee there from the excellent Van Hoot coffee dispensing machine in the lobby. Hello. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's Monday today. From all my American friends, it's a holiday, my son included. But I think he might be on call this week, so he's going to have to stay very close to Google. He has to be able to fix any issues at a moment's notice. So we can hear to my right the Gordon Head Middle School. Kids on recess. When my younger son went to that school, it was Gordon Head Elementary. Excuse me. That was my breakfast. Didn't have any porridge today. It's quite hard for me to make porridge. Norma normally prepares my porridge. Since my surgery, I have been treated to breakfast in bed, but for the last few days I have had to do everything, including feeding indoor by myself. Hi. I can't wait to get my bike out. I'm going to ask the doctor, and next time I see him, if I can safely ride my bike. He would probably prefer if I had a tricycle to get around on, which would be nice to have nowadays. Because I'm not so worried about riding the bike, it's stopping and having to step off the bike, which might cause issues. So I think the middle school kids have been called back in. I think that's what that buzzer was all about. Yep, most of them are walking back. A couple of stubborn Frisbee players are hanging out here at the fence, reluctant to return. One of the reasons that I was using my phone before for recording my podcast, it was the convenience of being able to post it directly from my Spreaker app to the website. When I got to the rec center, I could just post it directly from there using their free Wi-Fi, but now that I'm recording with the Sony, I will have to wait until I get home to put this one together. As you've probably noticed, I haven't taken any rest breaks yet. So it's taken me almost 15 minutes to get this far. Hello. As I enter Lambrick Park, heading for my favourite bench. Hello. Heading for my my large rock, where I'm going to sit for a minute or two and take a picture of these wild roses that are blooming in the hedgerow. Yeah. Okay, I'm safe. This will just be a momentary break. I have roses like this in my backyard, but I can't get to them quite as easily as these ones. Got it. Okay. I think from the last time Frenchie spoke to me, I was 27 minutes per kilometer pace, so I'm a little bit ahead. I should be able to make it for the half. Some woman is being instructed about using her Nordic poles. They should overtake me in a minute. Yeah, I don't think that we are using the same technique. The old lady and I, the Nordic poles are definitely to be used in a different way from crutches. I don't think you're expected to support your entire weight on your Nordic poles. But it's funny, in some of the ultras, they don't allow the poles for some reason. I don't know if it's safety or whether they think it's too much of an advantage. It's like in some ultras, they don't allow, well, not so much ultras, but some road races, they don't allow earbuds. They don't want people not to be able to hear any instructions from the course marshals. I've just been overtaken by a man on a mobility scooter. It's kind of ironic. After Mavis died, I gave away her electric mobility scooter, and
0.66 kilometers. Average pace 29 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer. Think about all the pain au chocolat now you can eat.
God, she really wants to fatten me up, this girl. Anyway, it looks as if I've overhauled the Nordic polars. Maybe I'll just give them a chance to pass me. Okay. No, they're still a fair distance behind. The other thing about the Nordic poles is you use one at a time. With crutches, I'm using them both at the time. There is a moment when I'm totally balanced on my two crutches as I swing my good leg forward. My Sikh friends aren't there anymore. Well, they're not there yet, I should say. They probably will show up sometime today. Might be a little bit early for them. Hello. Excuse me. Hello.
Hi.
I don't want to look up. I'm sorry. I don't want to lose my balance.
No. You got a lot going on there.
Yeah. Takes a lot of concentration.
Yeah. Coordination.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll watch these.
Yeah, soon. Soon. When the doctor gives me permission. I'll move on to the Nordic poles. Then you can show me how to do that. Yeah, that might be an alternative. A transition. Mind you, it's probably a very short-term transition. I'm hoping that once I start walking that I will be able to keep my gait as even as possible without using the poles. That's why I favor the idea of using a walker. That might be a slightly better long-term rehabilitation tool. So if I'm not mistaken, I think we heard the 15. So it was 5 to Kenmore, 5 to the Rock, 5 to just now, that's 15. So in another 3 minutes, I'll get the 20-minute. And by then, I will be almost in the rec center. You notice how I always try and make any situation that I'm in into a win-win situation. I'm thinking of
0.85 kilometers. Average pace 29 minutes 23 seconds per kilometer. Et voilà, that was great.
no more pain au chocolat, no more croissant. This time it was just great. I love the way she says that. If she could just say that, that would be all she would need to say to me. Ooh la la, that's great. So 15 minutes down, 0.8 of a kilometre, as I storm into the rec centre. I have to remember to talk to the girl at the desk and give her the life pass. I will switch off the recording as I approach the coffee machine. I think you've already heard me buy a coffee from that machine. So this will be approximately a 30-minute update. I have been posting to my other shows. I posted an episode of Frost, Detective Frost, Touch of Frost, I think the series is called. I'm also reading the books. I've read one book. It makes it a lot easier to read a book if you've already made a visual image of the characters. Makes it that much more vivid. For somebody with dyslexia like myself, it helps to keep the interest level up. Okay, just stepped off the curb there. Yeah, always make a win-win out of any adversity. Broke my ankle, ruptured my tendon. It's okay, well, I'm working on my upper body. Not having to worry about wind noise and clothing noise and jostling and bouncing and rattling from running is an advantage to podcasting, even though I find it harder to come up with spontaneous thought when I'm not running. This must be something to do with the endorphins. Okay, so the door is now permanently open. I guess it's because, oh no, it's closing. I thought it was because of the hot weather, but they do have air conditioning in the building. So I'm going to have to press the wheelchair access door. First door opens, the second door opens.
Well, we have to have our morning chat. Get things off our chest. Yes. Take care. We'll see you Wednesday. See you Wednesday. Have a good 2 days. I plan to. Will you know that you get your yes. It is that. Yeah, I do too, but they still well, in June, yes. So not July, not October.
Hi there.
Hi.
I found a life pass on my travels the other day, and I thought I should bring it in to you. It's for this little guy.
Oh, you found it? Oh, okay, thank you.
I don't know if he's not been able to come in for his programs, but he probably
We'll
could.
find him. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You are welcome. It was just on Torquay Drive, so quite local.
Yeah, I'll hunt it down. That's okay.
And the same oil shelter.
Okay, so this is the Running Jackal signing off for today. Memorial Day.